Hey friends, welcome in. Mr. B got first. 3-Up Moon raided with his friends. Welcome in, Moon Drummer, 3-Up Moon. Just between streams right now. Oh, you streaming again later? Nice. What let me give you a shout out here. Let me give you a shout out here. What were you working on today? Pokemon, right. I was lurking on that earlier, actually. A lot happened this morning. Wednesday is Saturday. Oh, this is your day off of work? Gotcha. So you're on your 5th playthrough of the new Pokemon game. What's Neon's Abyss? Yeah, it's like you ask. It is, well, I thought it was actually an isometric shooter, but it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up. I get games confused sometimes. It looks pretty cool. Hey Sean, it's great to see you. It looks pretty cool. I don't know anything other than there's lots of neon stuff. Here, I'll show you what I know. This is what I know. I know exactly this. So that should kind of tell us what we're in for, right? I remember looking at the screenshots at one point and being like, oh yeah, it's an isometric game. But I see now, after seeing it in motion a little bit, see, it looks like an isometric game, but no, it's side-scroller. Side-scroller. I thought it was a twin-stick shooter at first. Skep, hey, thank you for the host of the Double Dragon game. Right. The Neon Aesthetic official Double Dragon. Yes, so that one was Neon Double Dragon. Be you? This guy. Yeah, I remember this. I think I own this. We'll probably play some of that at some point. Not really my kind of game. I was just thinking about that a little while ago because when I was searched for it under Neon, I got this. Neon Chrome. Now this is my jam right here. This is the game right here. Fucking love this game. Solid twin-stick shooter here. I don't like beat-em-ups. I mean, I'll play them. Just not my thing. I got a hard time with side-scrolling games in general. It's hard to get into them. But I've been surprised before, and one of my favorite games of all time, which is Blade Kitten, is a side-scroller, but it's like 2.5D. And it's got lots of, I mean, I love some Metroid. So there are side-scrollers out there I do like, but like the classic NES beat-em-up side-scroller, it just doesn't do anything for me. But I'll play them anyways. When they make the random shuffle into the stream. Neon Chrome is a good twin-stick shooter. I really enjoyed that. Max, great to see you. Sean, I got something I don't think you've seen. Box of the day today. If you want to grab that, I got something great. And I'm really pumped about. Was this randomized, this choice? Yes. Yes. So, I literally, like, sometimes I just point at the shelf and then follow my finger, and I do my entire schedule a month at a time, right? And sometimes I use What Should I Steam, which is a shuffle service. Pick a random game. If I don't count emulation and ROMs or anything like that, I probably have access to like 4,000 games. It's kind of overwhelming. And I got to, from all the different stores, especially all the free games that everybody gives away. Holy shit. So I have to use a randomizer sometimes. I'm really worried about the day that I'm going to forget I played something, and then Sean's going to be there being like, bro, you did that one already. And I'll be like, what the hell? What stream are we on right now? That's fun, though? I love it. Hey, Kennikos, great to see you. What stream are we on today? Come on, mouse. You can do this. Get over here. There we go. We're on number 458 of just 1 hour streams. Sean, Sean, everybody. I showed this off a little bit last night. But box of the day today, this one's dope. I fucking got it. We were talking about side scrollers. This is probably my favorite Genesis game ever. Like I unironically love the shit out of this game. And I have a copy of it for my new Sega Genesis. Look at that. Look at that. I gotta figure out which camera it is. Oh, this game is so dope. This exists, and it only exists on the Sega Genesis. Unlike the other Disney games, this one is right here and only on the Genesis. And it's worth your time. It's like, I always think of it like Prince of Persia Light with like light RPG elements. Kind of like here. So this deer, she had to like free the deer who was stuck in a tree, right? Basically, you run up to him, press the use key, but he gives you the spirit of the deer, which allows you to run. You can sprint now. And you kind of go around through like the 4 or 5 levels that there are. You know, earning the spirits of the animals, beating John Smith. You have to do your puzzles. Like you control both Pocahontas and the raccoon. Miko. To solve puzzles together and get you both across the maps. And then like after you've earned the ability to like swim, run, sprint, sneak, long jump, all this stuff, you have to race against time on like the final level to save John Smith from getting, executed. There you go. Race to save John Smith and stop the war. Oh yeah, also the war. I guess that's important too. But this game is dope as shit. It's only like 2 or 3 hours long if you know what you're doing, but oh my god, it's so good and it's beautiful. My copy doesn't have the instruction manual, but there you go. This was not cheap. Genesis games are fucking expensive. This is probably going to be one of the only Genesis games I buy. Off of eBay. It was like $60, which is what it was new. Easily. If it was that much new. This might have been a $30 release. I don't know what. See, my sister, she always rented this. And it ended up being our favorite game. Like, I'd keep renting things that sucked. Like Sonic 3D Blast. Or some boat duel game. I don't know. I made bad choices. But we figured this game out really good, and we would lightly speed run it together. It was a cool game. If you ever get a chance to play its ROM or whatever, do it. Do it, it's worth it. It's a cool game. But being able to switch between the two characters was cool as shit. To solve puzzles together. I wonder when they were making this if they had like to opt out of having there be like a 2-player component with the two of them. I don't know. Do the character switch? Yeah, it's cool. And I would be shocked if they didn't like have to cut you playing as Flit the hummingbird as well. But Flit appears in here, the little hummingbird. I don't think he's in the artwork anywhere, actually. But if you pause too long, he'll show up and draw an arrow, which is cool as shit. Not always done right though. No, this one's pretty solid. I'll play this again at some point. It's not a very long game. I'm actually excited about playing it. I need a cable to capture the Sega Genesis. I'm really excited about playing in our real hardware again. Because we did play through all of it on stream probably about 1.5 years ago. And it was, 2-3 hours? I had to restart an entire level at one point. Bad save or something like that. I don't remember what I did. I was using save states. I think this game features passwords. But yeah, I'm going to play this again at some point. I'm pumped about that. Sean knows. Sean was glued to his screen when I played it. He's just like, this is beautiful. Yes, this game is gorgeous. And it's also like all the animations are also rotoscoping like Prince of Persia, so they look great. Like they did with the other Disney games from that era. I don't really have anything else too terribly exciting today. Except that I'm still COVID negative. Going by the second COVID test that I took today. My wife's still really sick. You actually really enjoyed the Genesis Jungle Book. Was that only on the Genesis? Was that like Pocahontas? Because it's like Aladdin, Lion King, DuckTales, Those were like everywhere. What'd you start playing again, Kinnikos? Okay, there was janky NES one. Yeah, yeah. Unlike all the other ones, the Genesis is the only one that has the Pocahontas game. It's weird. I don't know what that was about. Phantasy Star Online, nice. The other thing is like, I don't know. This might be my favorite Disney soundtrack. There's just something about it. Maybe it's like Stockholm Syndrome, where my sister was always playing the cassette tape until she broke it. But the chip tunes of Colors of the Wind here, fucking, let's go. Let's fucking go. It's so good. Isn't it 1997 Pocahontas? Yeah, yeah, like, what does this one say? I don't remember when the movie came out. Probably real close to... There's no date on here. There's no date on it. Maybe the cartridge has the date. This is the first Sega Genesis I've ever owned. I've always wanted one, but I don't know. Oh, weird. The back of this says Acclaim on it. Can't really see that in there. No date. Assembled in Mexico. I don't see the word Acclaim anywhere on this box, but it's on... Oh. Did Acclaim make these cases? Oh. Acclaim must have manufactured all the plastic stuff for the Sega Genesis. I only really remember Acclaim, like, right off the top of my head, to claim their fame, from the Turok games. I think they published that, didn't they? Or did they develop it? I'm not sure exactly who they were. I'm just so happy about this. Such a cool game. They made a ton of Game Gear. Oh man, I miss my Game Gear. I miss my Game Gear. I got a friend who's got a pile of Game Gears that he's going through to see if any of them are worth salvaging. I'm kind of hoping there's more than one because I want to snag one of those. But I'd love to have a Game Gear again. That's the nostalgia I'm hoping to capture a little bit with the Steam Deck. Getting really pumped about the Steam Deck. I saw that they had now 500 games that run flawlessly on the Steam Deck that are on their approved list. And they're like adding like 120 new games every week right now. Just rapidly testing them. That's super dope. Steam Deck's gonna be so cool. At least I hope it is. I really hope it is. Okay. We have our controller set to the corresponding color. To neon chrome. Let's do this. I think the Steam Deck now has like blown past the amount of games for the Nintendo Switch. Huh. I'm totally making that up, but it's got to be right? There's not 500 games for the Switch. There's no way. I'm trying to think, are there any consoles out there that have more than 500 games? Okay, now we gotta go look it up. I got the question in my brain, it's gonna bug me all day. See if I can find a list. It's hilarious there's working Nintendo Switch emulators. You can actually play commercial games. How many video games exist? Oh god, what is this gonna say? Alright, there's 33,000 games on Steam when this was published. 199 games. There's 200 games on Uplay. 3,100 on GOG. This is all garbage. There's like 11 games on Google Play. Everybody knows that. That is an insanely different number over on the App Store. Well, you know, oh wow, I was off here. There's 2,330 games for the Nintendo Switch. Okay. They must have really tapped... I don't have a Switch, so I don't really know what it has on its store. it would shock me if there were 2,300 physical cartridges. So this is probably reliant heavily on the like built-in emulation. And who knows when this was done, so that number's probably a lot bigger now. Lots of games on... Yeah. I don't want any of that. When was this published? If you write a story, you need to put a date on it. Okay. In 2019. Let's just say this was done in 2019, because that's when the comments are from. Great, because of the Wii or the Wii U. eShop only. eShop's getting shut down again. FYI. Hey, Botool. Mr. V, great to see you. Slim Fat. eShop, I just posted something in the Discord about it. They made an announcement that's getting shut down. Oh, I don't remember. It said March or June. Can't remember now. 4,338 Switch games. Isn't that what we just looked at? Oh, okay, that's doubled. Yeah, Nintendo said it wasn't... Well, here, hang on, let me find the quote. Nintendo said... Oh, I'm not going to open Discord on the screen. That it's not up to them to preserve their backlog. Do we count homebrews? For our purposes right now, no. I was just trying to get a feel of like how many games are approved for the Steam Deck versus other handheld things like the Nintendo Switch. And we're not counting mobile games because those aren't real. There's like 11 to 30 real mobile games, and everything else is freemium garbage. Because I have the microphone. That's a fact now. I'm obviously being sarcastic. Found a really cool website. Recently called Check My Deck, where you can use your Steam ID to look at your catalog and see what's going to work with the Steam Deck right as of now. I love freemium garbage, you know I do. Here. I snag that from here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go digging in my account. Actually, hang on, I can do this. Let's just do this. Let's do it this way. So what do you want? You want Steam 64-bit ID. How to find. How are you all doing today, by the way? Okay, here we go. They said some stupid shit on Twitter? Oh. It's no longer possible to purchase software on the Nintendo eShop. Once it is no longer possible to... Okay. Or the Wii U or the 3DS family. systems, many classic games from past platforms will cease to be available for purchase anywhere. Will you make classic games available? Yeah. Um, to own some other way. If not, then doesn't Nintendo have an obligation to preserve classic games by continually making them available for purchase? Across our Nintendo Switch Online membership plans, over 130 classic games are currently available in growing libraries of various legacy systems. Legacy systems that don't have stores anymore, like the Wii and the Wii U. These games are often enhanced with new features such as online play. We think it is an effective way to make classic content easily available to a broad range of players. Within these libraries, new and longtime players can now only find games they remember or have heard about, but other fun games that might not. This is so tiny. Have thought to seek out otherwise. We currently have no plans to offer classic games in other ways. There was something else I read. Hang on. I'm going to cite this quote to the person that quoted it, I don't know where they got it from. I think it was in the article that I posted, though. The company then deleted, this is from editor. The company then deleted, doesn't Nintendo have an obligation to preserve? Oh, this is the thing. This is the thing that was deleted. Okay. I misread it earlier. I gotcha. Oof, 130 gigs for 3 hours? Holy shit. You will play Jelly Boy and you'll be happy for $20 a year? Cool. Okay, alright. So, this is out of my Steam library, with currently 2,000 unknowns. But all of these games will just work on the Steam Deck. I dug through the list earlier. These are all playable, and they're marked as you might need to use the touchscreen keyboard from time to time, or they have a launcher. Yeah, setup or launcher may require touchscreen or virtual keyboard, or have difficult to read text, so some of these might not be scaled correctly. It's interesting to see Just Cause games here, because they were kind of borked in Linux Proton for a long time. 2 will probably never see support in Linux, which sucks because that's the best one. But I was really happy with the list here. These are all unsupported because they're VR. And, well, guess what? Handheld console, not a VR headset, right? And then everything else in my Steam library they haven't gotten to it yet, so who knows? Could go either way. I have a lot of games. Oh my god, I'm scrolling so fast now. Look at that, it's still going. There's the bottom. Why even mother? Father? Because it's not the only game in the world? Is that the correct answer? Or is it a trick question? So yeah, well, there's 500 games supported that they published recently. 110 of the games that, let's just say 170 of the games that I own are. I'm just fucking pumped about this. It's gonna be cool. Hopefully everybody else will be like, this is shit, and they'll cancel the pre-orders and I get mine faster. How about that? Fine with that. Halo 3 will taking a shit, sure. H3? Hi. Okay. I thought you would just like burst in here with a Half-Life 3 joke. But there would have been an L. So yeah. Words. I don't know how to use them anymore. How you doing, Dreamer? Great to see you. Welcome in. So yeah, I'm pumped about that. I'm trying to decide like what's the game when I get a Steam Deck, like what's the one. Halo 3. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Like what's the first game that I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna play all of this game on the Steam Deck? I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I'm just hyped about the Steam Deck. We showed off the Pocahontas Sega Genesis game. Let's dive into Neon Abyss. Cruelty Squad on the Steam Deck. What's Cruelty Squad? All right, hang on. We're going on another detour. Is it here? It's got to be on Steam, right? Oh, God. Oh, no. What is this? I mean, yes. Wait, this isn't a thing floating? This is your life gauge? Jesus. Are you playing? Did you take, like, make a visor out of bubble gum? What is this? The best FPS you ever played. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, Mr. V, exactly, that. Why hasn't anybody turned that right there, into an actual, like, FPS game? How has nobody done that? I'm glad you guys can't see what I'm looking at. It's called Wolfenstein? Even I know this? No, I mean, like, actually the asset from that thing. Just makes you think of Kin's Labyrinth. There you go. Next thing you know, Microsoft will be selling the NFTs of the brick walls in that screensaver. Phantasy Star, the original? Sure. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dreamer. Unironically, I like Cruelty Squad OST, even though it sounds like molten plastic. Alright, fine. Okay, I'm gonna add it to the wish list. I ain't paying $20 for this. I don't need this in the pile. But if it's $1, I'll buy it. We'll try it out. I saw that this morning, Apple, actually. Alright, I'm clicking play. Let's go. Our neighbor is getting new siding. And they put the porta potty in front of our part of the sidewalk. So that's fun. I like their updates here. Some bugs were fixed. Asterisks. So this is from Team 17, or at least it was published by them. Okay. They tried to. That backfired. Did y'all read a little while ago, maybe a week ago, that like Ubisoft called us all stupid because we don't understand how important NFTs are to the future of their games? Oof. That was a rough one. Don't do what I did and buy Garfield Kart. I gave away 2 copies of Garfield Kart. It's funny you say that. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna go with normal. I like how it changes all the colors. Talking to a buddy right now about staking me in an NFT game. You do you, Skep. You do you. I've got zero interest in that. Like, there's an old person inside of me that just doesn't get it, one. I go back and I think about the guy that walked up. So I went to college in Virginia Beach, and I had this Caprice 9C1, right? This is an old police car. I love that thing. I love that thing so much. And this guy just approached me out of the blue. Like, people would do that. They'd be like, hey, that thing got a Corvette engine. That's really nice. You know, they would do that. This guy showed up, just like walked across the gas pumps to come talk to me. And he's like, oh, it's a really nice car. Got a Corvette engine in it, right? Yup. And he's like, oh man, my buddy just bought his second Ferrari. And then he began to explain to me about his pyramid scheme of these fucking energy drinks in a gas station parking lot for 30 minutes. It tasted like shit. So I'm super skeptical of everything now, I guess. But he just like smoothly slid into how his buddy just got a second Ferrari or Lamborghini or whatever. And there wasn't any getting him to shut up either. And whenever somebody talks about NFTs or was cryptocurrency, that's all I hear now. It's just this guy being like, so my buddy just got a second Ferrari. Car culture is weird. I know, right? Car culture is kind of weird. And I lived in it. I lived in that for a while. And then I got out. Okay, we're going normal. Minted your brain as an NFT. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If there was some incredibly worthless and stupid meme that I could think up to be some stupid NFT, I would do it just to see what happened for irony. But I have no idea what it would be. Like, I don't know. The most viewed clip on my Twitch, make an NFT out of it. Something stupid like that, just to see what happens. And the sad thing is somebody would probably buy it. But a lot of video game companies have been trying to jump on this, and they're getting the backlash has been pretty bad. Stalker totally went back on it, because they were talking about having like NFT in-game items. You're right, Mr. V. So how do I get an NFT of my own YouTube video? Troy Baker. On my YouTube channel, I have stream archives. Okay, let me show you guys something stupid. We will get to this game eventually. The just chatting part of the stream rages on here. So I am on YouTube. There's stuff there. It's whatever. Where do I go to find? I don't even know how to use it. Where do I go to find my stats? What is this? Wait, what? I got a copyright strike last month. What? What's the video? Oh, wow. So, I'm killing the Vegemite stuff. I just got... Yeah, it's one of the Vegemite commercials. Okay. Okay. Young people's 1960s. Okay. Hey, Joe McGuy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Sorry. I got totally, I was gonna say something and then I got totally, sideswiped by that. Let me kill that then. Uh, There's probably going to be at least 3 more strikes. God, I won't even know where those all are. Copyright school. I know, right? Okay. Now, you just check all off and save. Do that. So Vegemite doesn't exist anymore. So we'll deal with that later. God, I don't know. So this is like video. There's a long way to go between this video, like 3 or 4 months, maybe. You can't be playing commercials on YouTube, apparently. Welcome in, everybody. Carmen's great to see you. And Even Star. Okay, where do I go to analytics here? This is the dumbest thing in the world. So, in this time period. So I have this one video. Out of all the videos that I've uploaded, okay? Like, you know, here's some playthroughs or whatever. I have this one video. That has like 80,000 views. Or sorry, 71,000 views. This is all it does. This is it. That's it, 5 seconds, that's the video. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more. I just uploaded it to show a friend. I don't know how this happened. How there's 105 hours of 5-second video that have been watched. And why it is continuing to grow. At an extraordinary rate. Look at this. This is dumb as hell. This is dumb as hell. It's been up for this long, and you saw that line, right? Like, this thing is just still growing. 108 in the last 48 hours. Come the fuck on now. Because it's 5 seconds? And there's so many comments. There's people fighting with each other in the comments. Engagement. Okay. How would I find? So this is fun. 100% male. There's a stat for you. 18 to 24 years old. These are all people that are probably too young for Splinter Cell, fun fact. So they're here because of, what's the other game called? Payday 2? Which is what all the fights are about in the comments. United States, sure, that makes sense. Oh, Techie Rob, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Hang on. I gotta try to find the comments. How do we... Oh, here we go. Comments. See, I don't spend any time here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of people. It's like, bro, we're gonna get them, we're gonna get them, we're gonna get them. Because we don't know how to use YouTube, I guess. Look at all these fucking comments. This is crazy. You better start sweating when you hear that shit alone in a room. Bravo 6. No, shush, not the right reference. So this guy's talking about Call of Duty or something. There's all these Rainbow Six references. And then cloakers. I guess cloakers... You a cloaker? No, I'm Sam Fisher. There's just people fighting with each other. There's actually some really nasty comments in here that I've just let sit because it's hilarious to me. You call that resisting arrest? We call this a difficulty tweak. Hey, Jay Moyer, how you doing? The Payday... Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, Payday 2 kids. It's... Oh, man. It's just funny. It's just funny to me that this one video is like the chart topper here. Hey, Wolfie, thanks so much for the raid. All right. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that YouTube strike. Maybe just delete the whole channel and be on Twitch forever. We were gonna get to this game. I swear we're gonna get to the game. Today's one of those days. Thank you so much for the raid, Wolfie. What were you working on? I don't have any mods in. Something. Now Wolfie's here. Did we get a shout out for Joe? Get a shout out for Joe here. Apple's here. Can I get a shout out for Joe, McGuy, and Wolfie? And also, Techie Rob. That's Rob with a 0 for an O. Probably have to lawyer up to get rid of the not exaggerating. I know, it's pretty bad. Fight the man. Sorry, I'm probably losing some things in chat here. My one video on a throwaway channel got like 5K views because I made the title just a bunch of Polish swears. Comment tab top. Oh yeah. Ah, it's weird. You know, and I'm only using it for archive. So now the thing I gotta worry about is like I upload all my stuff, but it's all sitting there as private. Like I've got to go through. Let's give myself a break. 80 streams to see if anybody redeemed a Vegemite song, so that I don't get the next 2 strikes and get kicked off the platform. The OCD of having everything archived for me right now is God tier. I mean, we could have just left it at, you know, the title was full of swears. But then you should lose your... By the time I get through watching all the videos, I should lose the strike. What was it? Was it 3 strikes in a 30-day period or something? I'll have to take a look at that. That's annoying, though. That's annoying. Yeah, I'll have to dig into that. I'd hate to have to throw away all those VODs. Just because somebody might have used the Vegemite thing. Because that one, if it's a song I think it is, it comes up a lot. You know, and that's probably it too. Like, I'm sure that video came from somebody else that doesn't own it. Your CD copy of Chrome arrived. Oh, nice. The first-person shooter that we were playing the other day. Nice. It's true, Hairball. But it wouldn't be complete, right? Like if you started streaming and you use that tool immediately on your very first stream, that would be the point where I'd still be doing it. But here I'm at like what did we just say it was 458? There's a little bit of like the collector in me that's like I don't want to start there. But yeah, you can highlight and keep all your VODs, absolutely. But there's like a completionist that's like it's all or nothing, and I'm not re-uploading everything. And even on YouTube, I'm missing like the first 20, which has been a sticking point for a while. And that's kind of the point where I'd have to look at all of my YouTube numbers and be like, is it actually worth doing this? Or am I just a streamer? Gotta watch them all. Yeah. And like, you know, do any of you ever watch my YouTube videos? Because I sure don't. They're just there. I could start with like 2022. I think I still have all of my VODs on Twitch from 2022 that I could highlight right now. But they're not searchable, right? They're not searchable from Google. Nobody can find those VODs. That's why YouTube. Because then somebody can find them and then find the channel, hopefully, right? Yeah, it's definitely not so much how I feel about them. Like, I mean, I like what I'm doing. I'm proud of what I'm doing, but it's definitely like, you know, trying to catch a new viewer, right? Time at all you cool people. Not specifically YouTube, but fair? Yeah. That's like a month of work to go through all of those. Oh, I don't want to. You're off for the night. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Joe McGuy. Have a great night. I'd love to have my own web server outside of the stupid jurisdiction to copy. Yeah. But you'd be reeled into it. You're trying to get new viewers, but nobody sees it. Just hoping the algorithm blesses you. And see, that's the thing. I have one video that's performing remarkably well. That 5-second Sam Fisher thing. I feel like I can exploit that, right? But I don't know how to, I don't know. There's probably not a way for them to go from that video to like a gameplay in my channel of something else, or, you know, a stream archive. Because I'm not getting a ton of subscriptions. There's not a lot of people following YouTube. I mean, that probably should have happened with Haggard Hessian. I was wearing that shirt yesterday. He fell asleep on stream and they made a t-shirt about it. I grabbed it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna click the go button here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna play this game now. 46 minutes into the stream. Also, Hairball, it's great to see you. I did not see when you snuck in. Yeah, I agree with that, Sean. All right, my friend, the enemy of my enemy. I'm Hades. Titan group took most of my powers and destroyed your family. I need fighters like you to put an end to Titan's reign. You came in with Wolfie? Nice. If you seek revenge, drink it. I pressed all of the other buttons on the controller. All right, now we pressed A. So we've got a little bit of a matrix going on. Okay, so this is a twin-stick shooter, fun fact. It's just not isometric. Lucky gold coin. Check out that reflection. Damn, that looks good. Is it really not an illusion? You feel like you become lucky. Okay. There's teleport. That's a grenade. Okay, so jump is on a trigger. That reflection looks amazing. Alright. Yeah. Honestly, that strike has made me kind of want to just drop the platform. The longer you press, the higher you jump. Okay, a little bit. This sure was exciting, though. I don't think so. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. No. No, I think this is the only project they have listed on Steam. I've never heard of this dev team. It's worth fighting it. What got me there? To the map. How did I get there? Was that just tab? So what is it on the controller? Okay, there it is. Ooh, gross. Jump is also up on the stick, which means we're gonna have to use the D-pad from now on. Music's pretty good. Alright, so we're just diving in now. Oh my god, trying to move the stick around and not jump is difficult. Was there a point in destroying the boxes? That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing that breaks me out of this game. Remap controls. Aha, aha. Off. Alright. Jump down. Left trigger plus down. There we go. There we go. Thank you, game devs. That is fantastic. That was gonna be my... There's my gripe. Gripe over. We're good to go now. Character looks a bit like Duke Nukem. Have any of you guys played Brad Rogers? You can actually play as Duke Nukem in that game. And Lo Wang. And Shelly Bombshell. Or Ion Fury. Shelly Bombshell Harrison. Brad Rogers is pretty cool. It's a beautiful game. It's made by 3D Realms and Interceptor, maybe? It just came out in like the last 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. It's pretty recent. I want to say it was like 2016. I don't know if it had a Kickstarter. I know there's 2 versions on Steam. Okay, activate item. Right trigger, right? Oh. When I have it. Wait, what? The cat gives me flying ability. Unlock. No, everything ran away. Popping candy. Okay. Whenever you have a max number of angry sprites, gain... Okay. There's a heart. Need more crystals. So how long does the balloon last? So now it's a real twin-stick shooter. Okay, so obviously they want me to use grenades. Alright, well. Okay, I blow... Why is there a coin chasing me? Okay. Balloons last through the room. Okay. Wait, hold on. What did that say? Use bombs. Okay. Eggs! These will hatch into different pets. What is this? Super Mario World 2? Yoshi's Island? Okay. Remap controls. Thank you. That's a teleport of some kind. Oh god, okay. Well, here's that then. Well, he's just mad now. And I got you. And I got you. Need more crystals. Shit. Come on, come on, come on. Want that money? Give me that money. Life badge. Increases heart container. Oh, yeah, I have a heart container up there. Okay. And there's a teleportal. Enter. Okay. So I got all these eggs. What do I do with them? It just says need more crystals on that thing. Yes. Can't unlock. Oh, I did unlock. You're a teleportal. Needs another stone. Okay, that looks like money. That's something. Health or some kind of shop. A frying pan? Black rum. Is this a choice? Or do they cost things? There's a chance you'll block bullets with a frying pan. Okay. Three crystals to open. I thought we were safe in here. This is the very Binding of Isaac feel, though. Wait, where did I get this knife? The shit did that knife come from? Oh. Key. Slug X Alien? Metal Slug? I've watched a lot of people play Metal Slug, but I've never played it myself. That was stupid, but I only had the one grenade, I think? Yeah. Yeah. What is with you? Why can't I have you? Hello? Oh shit, now I can fly. That was a mistake. Teleport. So I can go to any room with a teleporter. Now I'm here. This is where the doors were. Alright. There's another egg. I don't understand. Oh, the purple crystals are full. Whatever they do. Alright. I know the chest, and so's a bigger chest inside of it. It's almost midnight here, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a nice day, man. Hey, Bell Tools, it's great to talk to you today. I hope that you have a good one. Oh my god, it just popped out 2 more chests. What the shit is happening here? There's another egg. How do I use these eggs? What is that? Character skill? Switch item? Cancel? Interact? Use bomb? Okay. Character skill? There's nothing there. Wait, hell, so I got keys. Was Is this keys or crystals? 3 crystals? Well, I got 3. Oh, that's what these crystals do. Are these crystals still here? Hell yeah. Alright. Alright, we're good now. Eggs hatch over time. Thanks. Oh, the fire circle thing is on me. Buy noise. Colorful crown. Something. We don't know. Let's buy noise. Noise. Oh shit, that's cool. So it goes out a certain way and then splits. Goodbye, Terry. A colorful crown. We don't know what it does. That's annoying. My money is 8, so I can't buy anything else. Let's see, is there anything over here? It's dead end. Dead end. The shield is non-recoverable health, I think. Oh, I see I have one already at the end. Needs more coins. I think that there's probably something up there at the top that I can't get to. Oh, fuck. Wait. I can't tell what's good or bad. There's so much screen clutter here. Good or bad? Okay. There's another shield. Okay, so it's not maxed out. So the blue things seek out. Did that say hatchling failed? What did it say? I missed it. It was really fast. Half shield. Yeah, I see that. What's the inventory say? Egg was empty. Got it. There's the life badge. Lord of Anger. Okay. Some kind of Egg of Seconds. There's something down at the bottom, looks like a password. I don't know what that means. Current gun trades crystals for eggs. Like, needs more coins. Alright, we got a new teleporter. Go up first. Oh shit! I didn't see you get behind me there. I don't know where he went. Dead end, I think. Yeah. Hey, Captain Peelcard, how are you doing? New gun. Animosity. Did that thing build the 3 things around me? Is this thing now a melee weapon? 5 crystals to get better shots, I guess. Come on, let me down. God damn it. Let me down. Okay, that's a melee weapon now. Bam. Angry Teapot. I have a new... something hatched. Oh, fuck, what did it say? Increase your rate of fire when he follows you on death, temporary greater... Okay. That's pretty quick. I can dig it. Right, there. Heart? I'll take that. Oh shit, it's not. Hatchling failed. It's empty. Alright, got the key right. Oh man. Dungeon Defenders is a game that I tried so hard to love. My wife really liked it, and a couple of our friends did. We played it a bunch and we got through it. But I really, really enjoyed playing its combat, but I hated making traps. The tower defense part of that just wasn't fun. But like the combat and the characters were so good. It's just, I don't know. I got like, and there's, yeah, and Apple loved it, and I tried so hard. But I loved killing the other things, and I loved collecting the gems, and you know, the girl with the minigun, the little elf girl with the minigun, is like perfect. It's so much fun. But like setting traps and getting overrun, not fun. Not fun in that game. The other game that's like that I really, really wanted to love, and maybe I would now, it's been 10 years almost, right? Is Orcs Must Die. I really enjoyed that game with the controller and like making headshots and stuff, but like, I don't know, the tower defense part of it just didn't really do it for me. Multiplayer was fun. See, but the first one was single player only, and I never got to the second or third one because in my head I was like, I gotta beat the first one. I gotta do it all by myself, and I just can't get through it. And like I could if I sat down and was like, we're gonna beat this game, and maybe I will one day. But like I missed out on anybody wanting to play co-op because I just couldn't get myself through the first game in a timely manner, and then I gave up. You know what I mean? There's like an order to things sometimes. And I sabotage myself when it comes to games like that. Like, I never felt like I was done with Left 4 Dead 1, so playing Left 4 Dead 2 was kind of incomplete feeling. You play co-op with me? I'd do that with you. You're gonna have to carry me some, though. You know that, right? But yeah, honestly, I would love to play Orcs Must Die with you. That would be cool as shit. Let's make a date. Nice. Nice. Uh-oh, there's a typo, isn't there? We'll have to sort something. So here's what I've got. Here's what I've got for my schedule right now. Let's celebrate this milestone celebration. Go follow Captain Peel Card though. Get him to the 666. Let's do this. Let's go. You said pistol starts to celebrate this milestone celebration. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that you're gonna play all of Doom 2 on the highest difficulty with only the pistol? Each level start pistol. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds fun. You're gonna be blasting out the middies, right? Or are you gonna use the new port? I've got that limited run games collector's edition of Doom box now. I set it right there. You can kind of see it. You can see that it's Doom. That's that PS4 that they sold like a year ago. It finally showed up. You gotta get Jeezy Doom on the SC55. There you go. You missed out on the Doom box. I'm gonna open that up at some point. We're gonna play some Doom. Maybe what I'll do. I feel like I've played a decent amount of Doom 1 and 2, right? And then we had the event last year. And maybe what I'll do is a playthrough of Doom 3 because I like that game. I mean, I like them all, but Doom 3 is the one that I'm kind of feeling like I want to play. And that's part of that box. But yeah, Wolfie, absolutely. So here's where I'm at with stuff. This Saturday, I don't know what's going on this Saturday. I'm not making any plans for this Saturday. I might do some of that Lost Ark game. I think we're gonna be playing a little bit of Lost Ark here later tonight, for the first time. Sean and a couple other people. Save and raid weekends next weekend. Then I'm going on vacation for a week. And then when I come back, I think that Saturday is back with Dimension Dude playing Sniper Elite 4. And we're doing that every other Saturday. But every other Saturday and every Sunday morning, I should be available. With the exception of, I promised me and Bogle, Bearded Bogle, are going to play through Marathon. The original, 3 Marathon games. But we don't have a time or date set for that yet. I just had assumed it would be the other Saturdays from when I went to Dimension Dude. So we can definitely figure something out. That's kind of all I got. Saturday mornings. I think you're asleep. Yeah. Early morning for me. Yeah, I figured it would be early morning. I'm not going to make you stay up or wake up early, obviously. I could do that part. But yeah, right now it's a whole bunch of I'm going to get through the save and raid thing and take my vacation. And then in March, I'm going to start doing co-op plans and stuff. With the exception of Lost Ark, because I just kind of want to check that game out right now. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Lost Ark later. I may not. There's a lot of people on Twitch streaming it. It'd kind of be pointless. Unless you guys really want me to stream that. I could probably be swayed. But I could also just enjoy playing a game to play a game. And not thinking about anything else. Enjoy a video game? You're good to go with that, right, Sean? Oops. A novel concept. Yeah, I don't... Oh my god, just get in here and don't blow me up. Oh no. What the hell do I do with this? Oh, I dropped through it. I already forgot how to play the damn game. Okay, let me get up here. How do we do this? Looks like I hatched Evie from Wally. Oh shoot, I didn't even know you were here, Seek. Welcome in, goodbye. Should be? Great. Teleporter's open. Get through here. I'd have to use the flying power, I guess. But I don't have that right now. God of the Bitter Coin? Oh, shit. The other one... Oh. I'm just using my melee. Is it working? I think it's working. Oh, God. Okay, so it's like a reverse bullet storm here. I hate it, thanks. I can't jump on those. Okay, I'm gonna die. No, we got this. Life badge. I'll take it. Good. Hang on. Hang on. Before we do this. This game is 50% off on Nintendo Switch? Hell yeah. Oh, we can't get here. Yup, that hurts. Fun fact. Alright. Boop. But where are we now? So this is like a new set of rooms, a new floor. Floor 3, okay. And I can't teleport back anywhere. So that whatever we needed for that little laser gate, can't do it. It's gone, it's over. Seriously though, I think the water is the best looking part of this game. The rest of it's just, you know, average glowy pixel art, but that water looks fucking great. Is that thing? I don't know if it is melee. It's hard. It's hard to. Oh shit. Ow. Okay. Some sweet ass water. Oh my. I hate the way I said that. Oh shit! But what do the pets do? Crazy girl who throws bombs above. That looks like Harlequin. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I keep trying to hit activate item with R2, and it doesn't work because I don't have the coins for it or something. Switch item, that just does grenades. There's a cancel button, interact, and use bomb. Character skill. I don't know what that is. That button has done nothing the entire time. Oh, okay, so she just left. Okay. Hatchling failed. I think this one just used all my crystals. And I'm not really sure what it did. You know, I'll tell you one thing for free. As I get older, video games used to be pretty simple, right? Now there's just so much going on the screen all the time. Like, it's just a thing that's just ramped up, you know, since the beginning of video games. Like, if you've ever tried to play an RPG or like an MMORPG, and there's just a constant spam of text everywhere, and even Diablo, like Diablo 2 was pretty bad for it, but it's just amplified. Constant flow of information, it's overwhelming. You know what I mean? Yo, like, compare this to, like, let's just say Zelda, right? You got the hearts, you got the map, and there's crystals, then there's shields, then there's grenades, and then there's keys, and then there's coins, and then there's, I don't know what that means down in the bottom left. No clue what the hell that crooked smiley face is in the top, or sorry, the top right. And trouble identifying icons? Yeah. And then they're gonna throw in the 3 crystals. Alright, we can get in. How fast text goes by the screen when everything's exploding. So, and in this game, there's floating things around the character, there's this line of eggs following behind you, plus different characters that decide at random to go around the screen and do different things, but it's like, I have to figure out still who to shoot at and stream. This one's a rough one. Not gonna lie. Destiny. Need more coins. Fuck. How many coins? I got 3 coins? Oh, that sucks. Hopefully we can come back and get that. Well, you know, and it probably also has to do with, you know, the next generation of gamers that was, you know, born with a smartphone and, you know, he fires double bullets at enemies. You know, in a constant stream of information where, like, I was born kind of analog, right? Like, there were computers, but life didn't revolve exactly around them. I just wanted it to. All this to say, there's just a lot happening in this game. Not a huge deal. Just hard to track it. I think there's another door down there. And when you play a game for a while, you start to figure out where it all is. And I'm really just talking about, like, the first hour of a video game is extremely overwhelming when there's so much screen clutter. You know, if I were to play this game for weeks, I'd know what everything did, right? That's how it works, right? You play the game, you figure out what stuff does. It's just really hard to get there every day again with a different video game. Know what I mean? Trying to find this other room. Okay. I thought they were toasters, now maybe they're green cakes with candles. Blue brick. Okay. I tried that game. Oh, that game felt like it was going to be made for me. It looked so much fun. Oh, shit. Okay. And it could be, but man, it's tough. Can't really get to that one, so I guess we're leaving it. My friend page is really cool, though. If you can track everything that's happening in that game, play it. Because kids learn things easier. That's true. Universally, that is true. That's why we don't go to school in our 50s. Oh, Jesus, dumbass. Oh, you know what? That one back there in that other room, let's go back. Because I can hit that with the... It just needs to be exploded. Ugh, easier said than done. And I'm out. And I'm out. Alright, whatever. Hello, sword. Did I pick up a sword? What happened here? I don't... Okay. I can't shoot. Maybe I don't shoot that. Maybe it's just a trap. I don't seem to be doing any damage to it. Ooh! Okay, I might actually die here. There it is. First blood. Okay. Claw machine. Unlock with 3. Hidden room. Rule. Special room. I think I just need to select one. Unlock. Okay. The bar. So this is like unlock characters. Okay, so these are upgrades. Sure. Alright, to the bar. Oh, hello. Oh. So I just did that. Not a very loud band, is it? Hang on, here we go, dance. They need to tie down those speakers. Alright, where do you go? Use. The bar, the basement, the what? Okay. Start from the top and work our way down. Those cats out there. Creepy as shit. Who put the piano out in the rain? Do you know how much those things cost? There's nothing up here. Basement. I think that's where it wants me to go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you can't disable items you don't like. But you can't get the achievement. Too many items are banned. You can preview items by pressing. Okay. Good lord. Oh, there's the frying pan. Remember our friend the frying pan? Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Okay, so that was all of the items. Here's all the guns. That ain't so bad. Here's all the characters. Okay. Lab. These are our enemies. Oh, wait. Wait. That's how I do that. I just like press A here. Alright, to the basement. Harry. They're all fish bones all over the place. You can fly in the current room. Okay, so she's here now. Oh man, these yawns, not great. So what do? Go back to the bar, I guess. Trade gems for upgrades. Yeah, we did that. Characters. Make a melee attack no cost. Alright, cool. Let's go with Anna. Hell yeah. So hang on, what was that now? Spark's best agent. She's given their most important mission. Characteristics. Make a melee attack no cost. She's got more health. But I don't think she can throw grenades. Statue is broken. Oh, I jump in the pit. Death is the only way out. Alright, Wolfie, have a great night. Thanks for being here. Alright. Okay, so that's a melee attack instead of... instead of grenades. Oh, hang on, right bumper? Oh, there's the melee attack. Pretty good. Okay. So I don't think I can get to that without grenades then. I don't like that at all. Pretty good melee attack too. I like it. Half a heart. Oh, it's a heart filler, not a new heart. Oh, there's a thing in the middle. Hey, wait, now there's a grenade. And I can switch to it. Okay, okay. Go hit those chests. There's another grenade, there's a key. Go. Gonna go for now. Have a good rest of the evening. Hey, thanks, Kenikos. Thanks for being here. Enjoy, Phantasy Star. That's what you said you were playing, right? Enjoy that. Alright, Dangerous Mine or Hard Mints. Hard Mints. Every time your pet evolves, you may drop half a shield. Oh. Well, that sucks. I think. Go get that chest. I did make this. Not that I'll really need to come back here, I guess. Hey Matt Glad, welcome in. Thanks for the bits. I cannot actually see how many it is because of the color of the font. Fascinating. But thank you. Best room down here. I should blow it up in my face to make sure it doesn't fly over because it's my only mine. Or my only grenade. There we go. There we go. It's quarter, one up. Nice. Oh, ate that one. Mystery egg. Oh, I can only knife left or right. Come on, you fuck. Oh! Death. Sometimes. So there's a... password of some kind. Yeah, I wasn't even remotely paying attention to quick restart X. Let's go. Oh. Oh. the shop over there, but I don't have any money. I do have 3 crystals to open it. The light dancer? Okay, we're coming back here with 30 coins. Don't let me forget. Havok's saying out. What's in my mind? LOL. We're coming back here with three coins. Hey Dragon Jim, welcome in. Great to see you. Huh, I can't jump through this one. Wait, can she not? I don't think she can fall through things like the other character did. Or I've totally forgotten how it works. Or the button's broken. Because it was jumped down. Why can't you do that? Wednesday streams are cursed, you keep having to cancel them? Oh no. Is there some kind of weird modifier on? Knife finding no cost. What the fuck's going on here? Let's switch to a different controller, I think. But it didn't work on the keyboard either. All my other controllers are in the other room. For this. Not all my controllers, just the one that would work here. So you should be able to just hold down and fall through a thing. But she won't do it. Does only the guy do that? Back to the bar. Let's just dump her in the hole again and see what happens. There's also a competition up to 700 followers for oh look, she's doing it now. I must have bugged out. There you go. Exactly what I was doing before. Dragon Gem and Haggard Hessian are having a fun competition race to 700 followers. So go follow accordingly who you want to win. Oops. Gotta climb all the way back up here. Not so bad, but... Well, unfollow one of them if you want the other to win. Don't do that. But it's funny. This is... Whoa, you bastard. Anyone Havok tells me to follow, I obey. I only hang out with cool people. I will knife you. I will knife you all. And your little yellow friend. Come on. Hurt a lot, actually. Oh, God. There's appearing and disappearing nonsense now. But we want to go up there, don't we? We want to. Shit. Oh, no. The wrong side, can't jump up there. Until the blood stops. Alright, there we go. This is the weirdest thing I've said all week. Come on. Oh! That was so much. Hello? Hello, egg. We could all race by unfollowing. Oh shit! I was looking off elsewhere. I didn't even see them sneak up on me. Oh, I was trying to dodge my own egg that was following me. Total numbskull. You remember that? So here's how just psychologically fucked this game is. You remember how many cool, great things we found in that first run, and how long that first run let us last? And now things are like getting exponentially harder. All of the items and the eggs are further apart. Like they give you that like, look, this is fun. And then they take it away. So you keep chasing that high. I mean, that's how most video games work. I just noticed it really strong in this one. I was mentioning I got halfway through Doom 2 before with the UV pistol, ultraviolet pistol starts. But some frustrating levels, I had to put it down. I guess I never considered that was a play challenge. I always thought it was weirdly annoying that if you died and restarted the level, if you didn't reload a save, you were stuck with no guns. But as an acceptable challenge, it's pretty awesome. Or an accepted challenge. I need to stop these yards. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Dragon Jim. Come watch Hairball tomorrow. Nice. Hairball streaming tomorrow, everybody. That's the boss room. We're not going in there yet. I mean, we could. I don't want a better gun, though. I should have just aimed for that one first. Oh, shit. Yeah, I feel better. Ow! Hey, deactivated Styles, how are you doing? It's going good. I just got a case of yawns. There's a picture of like koalas down there in the bottom. That's great. Some of the art in this is actually pretty cool. I mean, not like the game's art. I mean specifically the posters that are all torn up in the background for whatever reason. What's that? Fight the bad guys? I'll get it. She throws spears. She throws spears. Okay. Having a... If only. Oh shit, that's one of the funniest things I've read today. Man, today I said, I forget what it was, but I said something that was so goddamn funny. And I had to wait for you to get through your entire Zumba song for you to read it and laugh really hard. Oh, I remember what it was. We were... It was the bit about the installation of the pole for the pole dancing and how we get one clip. We get one really good clip of it showing it was improperly installed, and then we would never talk about it again. I had to wait through an entire fucking exercise routine for you to laugh at that. I was just sitting there like, look at the screen. Look at the screen. Oh man. Night vision. Strength badge. Let's do night vision. This is gonna be terrible. Why would I do this? Fires special bullets every 10 shots, causing greater damage to enemies. What? Dude. Dude, Anna looks badass right now. Every 10 shots. Oh. Dope, okay. Am I in the one with the teleport? I think oh yeah, I am. Let's go here then. Oh, you fuck. Alright, there we go. I don't know what this does. Is the little dude throwing spears? Is it happening? Or is it throwing them the wrong damn direction? It throws them behind me. Okay. That's worthless. Could you be more useless? Oh, ow! Find the item room before the boss. I mean, you talking about the one with the chest in it? Gold door first, then red door. Get him! Gold door, then red door. I need one more fucking coin for that gun. And there isn't gonna be. I'm gonna have to. Oh, we'll traipse through the entire level. I don't have any more grenades. Just on the off chance that there's like one coin somewhere. I don't know where the gold door is. I think I walked through that room if that's the one. Oh my god. This is the worst. There's one coin right here and I can't get to it. This is garbage. Garbage! Is this the item room? Because we went through here. You think it's the one with the triangle pyramid? Yeah, I went in there already. I got a donut. Oh, there's coins. Alright, we get the new gun now. Alrighty then. Shop. Justice will be dispensed in 3, 2, 1. Active, drop a key. This gun is dope. Okay. Alright, boss. Okay. That goes by so fast. Oh, but you're stuck in that direction. I'll drop the key. What are those? Probably explode, right? Or that. Or that. Oh, no. Well, I'm gonna die. It was a good run gun. There it is. I tried to step back. I tried to step back so hard. Alright, one more run. Trade your gems. I don't have any. We didn't beat any bosses, probably. Yeah, she dances like me. I appreciate that they have like Daft Punk just chilling here. There's only one female character in this whole game. Input a seed. Oh, you can't unlock achievements if a seed is used. Okay. Ooh. Hey, it's a lucky coin. This is probably what gave us so many cool things the first run. Silver coin worth 5, maybe? Run from me. The girl with the knife. What am I looking at here? Is this like a person in a wheelchair racing? What is this image? I've seen it a few times. This is the first time I've seen the bottom of it. It does look like a wheelchair race though, right? There's the boss room. Cool. This game isn't what you imagined it to be. The twin stick shooter there, Haggard. How you doing? It's pretty good. It's rogue. Very, very Binding of Isaac-like, I would say. Probably you'd enjoy this. I don't know what killed them down here. Nice. Oh, there was a jump thing. I don't know why I look at those and I'm just like, that's a neon sign in the background, not a thing that I can use. Okay. Well, that kind of worked. I don't really need that part. Haven't found any eggs. Where's me eggs? Gold coins worth 10. Alright, it makes sense. Ah, you fuck. No! Oh no! Oh, that's the worst! Alright, well, we wasted both of our grenades. Alright, hairball. Alright, lipstick? Or whatever that is. That's the phantom. Let's get the phantom. Everything is slowing down. Activate slow time. Oh. I guess we'll see, huh? You know, I should just use these, shouldn't I? So we still don't know what this does. Skill not ready. What makes the skill ready? I think slow right now. Okay, so that slows it down. You can definitely hear it. Okay, it's the timer in the top corner then? Alright, there's a grenade. Go try that shit again. Also, this thing is one-hitting the crates. That's a much more powerful gun. What are you? There's the vortex. The pink dart. It's by the vortex. For honor, Atlantis active. Woo! That's exciting. Okay, we got a new grenade. Get a shield too. Screw it. We're gonna spend all the points. All points. Or all coins. That's what they're here for, you know. Let's try this again. We got 2 grenades. I'm just gonna blow it up in my face. There it is. And it gave us a new grenade, so that's alright. This one. There's that. You have to hurt yourself to open these? Kind of harsh. Hey, Spike Girl, how you doing? I was actually thinking about you while playing this. It's very Binding of Isaac-ish, I would say. I don't think anything here was particularly worth getting. You found a I have no idea what that said. Is that a book? What is this? Evil Ledger? Randomly drops coins. Costs 2 crystals, half a heart. Alright. Wait, what does this do? The knife fight? No. That sword, we still don't know what it does. That one that we pick up from time to time. You love this game? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Really, I don't have a way to get up there unless I have like the cat pet. We haven't got a single egg in this one. Alright, I think it's time to try the boss. Oh, it's like a mini boss. Q die. God of Trolls. Okay. Yeah, this thing's hunt. There, got him, we got him. Okay. Life badge. Good. Nope, not that. Like that. Okay. And we're on to level 2. Nick is the worst for you? The character? You mean? I've only played with whoever the first one is and Anna. Anna seems alright. The Raging God. Okay. Most wanted list. Dangerous receipt. Dangerous receipt. You receive a delivery batch of bombs. Okay. Oh my god, I got 11 bombs? Let's fucking go. Pretty good gun. There we go. Another key. Isn't that his name? I'm not sure. I've only been playing this for like an hour and a half or something like that. Intricacies of the game and character names? Nope, don't know. I know that her name was Anna. I like this gun though, this gun's fun. This room, we've seen this room before. Nothing? Oh god, I just got kind of rushed there. Room say there's a key in it? What's that about? Oh, okay, there it is. I got you. You can get John Wick in this? Nice. Was that a DLC? There we go. I didn't actually need those, but they're here if I want them, I guess. No one asked for this. Who asked for this? Take that, though. Fuck. You kind of want to blow that up, though. Been a long time. Yeah, no worries. Look, the inchworm just going off the screen there. Oh my god, we found an egg. Can I move this? Sweet, so you can move these, and maybe I can get... This is gonna take forever, but... I mean, I've got the grenades. But I was wondering if there was a different way to do this. Ta-da! Look at me being all smart. The money shop over here. Use a grenade to get a grenade? Nah. Oh, what do you do? The death ray? Shit. I think we gotta get the death ray. I don't know what it does. Without the sharp things? Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm into that. What's your special? Blink a short distance forward. What does it use? It has a timeout. Cool. Okay, that's a pretty cool weapon. Can I do it while charging? Okay, so it shoots when you do it. Oh, I don't know. Is this the gun that I want to use? I was doing so well with the other one. Okay, good. You did have a key. Hey, Spike Girl, what does this do? I haven't been able to figure out what it does. I know that it makes me fight more things, but I don't know like what it offers the character. Or if it's just an extra challenge room or something. Thanks for shouting her out, Cap. The sword. The flaming sword down there, yeah. I know you can blow up walls to get to rooms. I hit it. Yeah, like I do it, and it's just... Why don't you take a hit from this? Are you just that powerful? Okay, I guess he was. Oh, shit. Yo, Death Bears, you suck. Oh, that was just too short. I like this gun. Oh shit, this challenge room is just gonna go forever, isn't it? We might die here. I keep forgetting that it has. Okay. We made it through that. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. Does the map tell me? No, map doesn't give you anything. Found an egg room. I didn't. Let's go. See if we can buy a shield. Let's buy this. What is this? Roly-poly toy. Oh, it needs more coins. Oh, it's 70. Alright, we'll get a shield. I may end up taking the Vortex, not this gun that I bought. Okay. Somewhere in here, there's a... Okay, there's... Pick. The god of... something. Okay, got him. Ooh, that was scary for a minute. And those are the big coins. American Gods. American Gods. The TV show? The TV show? Hey DJ Chunky Kong, how are you doing today? Great name. It's also a Neil Gaiman book. Okay. It's another challenge room. I don't know if I'm ready for the challenge room. I think we need more hearts. Do that first. More eggs. Why don't some of you hatch and help me a little bit? What is the sword called? It doesn't say anything. Welcome to the coolest 1 hour stream. It just says activate. It's just like a challenge room. What is that book? Oh, that's the Evil Ledger. Drops random coins. Is that? I don't know how to activate that. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, let's get the wibbly wobbly in. I love this gun though. The other one was pretty cool, but it was hard to switch over to it. Oh, I was silly. Almost killed myself here. Let's not do that. Okay, hatchling failed. Another hatchling. Havok needs the health. That is an awesome lighting effect. Thank you. Thank you. There's this panel of lights in the back of the room. I assume this is what you're talking about. That, well, they change colors. Unfortunately, none of the cameras can, like, pick up how vivid they are. It just shows us, like, a white thing with, like, it makes the room be a color. It's been a constant struggle, because I used to have them behind me, like, right here, but it'd just be, like you see there, just this flood of white in the background. And I'm much happier with them on that particular side there. Thank you. There's a lot you can do with them, and I've done a lot with things in the stream, but the lighting is such a low priority that I just kind of have like the basic, like when I switch the scene, it changes color, you know, when there's a follow, when there's an alert. And there are a few commands in chat, like bubblegum. Right now it's like this pinkish salmon color in here. But I haven't really spent any time with it in the past year that I've owned it to make it do anything like really awesome, because you can have them, like you can have the lights travel up and down and do different patterns and stuff like that. I did have it at one point. I had like, I had it as a square in the background, and I had it so it would be like, you could put letters on it. Because they're in, you know, they're tiles, right? So like, you'd have like letter F, letter Y, stuff like that. Does that not work anymore, Aurora? It does. There's just a limit on it. Like, it just started. So they all stay up for a minute and they stack. Nano Leaf is what they're called. They use a program called Lumia Stream. Sorry. They're kind of like the... Excellent, Pat. They're kind of like the, you know, the neon future that you always wanted. And it's kind of really cool because you can connect them in many different ways. They don't have to just be in like a rectangle or whatever. But you can make all kinds of cool designs up and down a wall. I've seen some really cool designs in like, you know, the... Like, say like, you know, one of those perfect IKEA looking bedrooms with, you know, beautiful like Neo-Tokyo lighting stuff. Just, I don't know, it's neat. Damn it. I need an egg to hatch. Still making a dream. Come on. Another egg. Another egg. Whoa, oh, oh! Okay, I found a portal here. Or not portal, a jump. Hey, these guys move. Kind of. I don't know why that one stopped. Increases your weapon range when he follows you. Interesting. Oh wow, that was in there. Get this coin. What is that? The thunder? Sapphire ring. There's a coin. Oh, I kind of want to know what it does. Do I waste the 40 to see what it does? Yes. Alright, what do you do, Thunder? Rock and roll pulse. Oh, man. Seek, you seeing this? Oh, okay, I'll use it for a bit. I don't know if this is the gun that I want to fight the boss with. That's kind of ridiculous. Wait, how do you get up here? How do you get up higher? Do you have to have the floating thing? You can't jump like twice as high. Can't find anything on the sword. There we go, there we go. Holy shit. Okay, okay. You come over here. You come over here, you stupid little worm. Okay. And what was your special? This weapon deals massive damage to enemies passive, so there's nothing there on its special attack. This thing is so absurd and I love it. We gotta go down. No, we gotta go up. One grenade, okay, whatever. So silly. When you jump, it spreads out. That's awesome. I'm not doing so good. I'm probably gonna die. Snowball. I can throw snowballs and freeze enemies. I think that one needs a grenade. Oh my god. I could use that. Oh shit! I didn't mean to get hurt like that. Okay, we got some health now. Good, it's good. Dig this weapon. Ah! Sorry. I'm alive. survive the sneezing. There's the boss. Oops. Rogue's badge. Melting calendar. Time is meaningless mortal construct. To understand this, your movement speed is now increased. Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Figure out what we didn't go to here. This guy down. All right, Captain Peel Card. Are you streaming tonight? Friday. Thursday. Not worth it. Hope you have a great night, dude. Today's Wednesday. Sure, whatever. Time is meaningless. Didn't you just read that with us? Alright, let's go beat this boss. Huh. I should have wrapped up by now, but I'm having too much. Oh my god. This is actually an appropriate weapon for this, I think. Got her! Alright, and I got Jack. Like badge! Alright. Damn it, I guess we're moving on to another level. I'm thinking about that dinner right now, but I just don't die. Alright, new level. Let's go this way first. So much to keep track of here. Crazy. Go alert, get dinner ready? There you go. Thanks for being here, Spike Girl. It's great to see you. Jack becomes annoying when he starts dropping bombs. That? For that? Very, like, this is very Tron Legacy music right now. A sea monster. Little monster damages enemies. Something. Without touching them? I don't know. Come on, let me down. Let me down. Yano throws spears to attack enemies. Okay. To buy this game? You like this game? Nice. Oh, you mean on the Switch? You had it on the Switch. Gotcha. I gotcha. No, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm digging it. You hear a strange sound coming from afar. I wish I could slow down the text though. Snow Brother. He can throw snowballs to freeze enemies. Okay. Infinite key. Well, you have this key. Anything can unlock to the end of the current level. Okay. That's cool. What do we got? It's firecrackers and eternal stone. Oh, Jesus. Firecrackers. There's a chance a bomb will drop after a pickup. Chance a bomb will drop a pickup after it explodes in battle. Okay. Or that's nice. Should have grabbed the other one. Better be cool pickups. Oh, okay. Oops. A lot to keep track of here. Oh, this is a dead end. Oh, there's an egg here. Boop. Now we go up. There are more eggs. There's so many eggs. So that bomb might drop something when it explodes? Or it's not a bomb? Or... Jack 2, he throws bombs in random directions. Okay. That's who Spike was talking about. That Jack. Okay. I'm with it now. I get it. Not that I need it. Challenge room. Sure. Oh. This is pretty rough. There's so much to keep track of right now. Flower? Flower. Flower does a thing. Where's Flower? You Flower? She fires split bullets at enemies automatically. On death, damages all enemies. Oh, they have their own health. Let's see. I can't control a weapon badge. Increase the gun level. No. I can't control what they decide to do. Not really. What's that? The giant beast for 40. Shit, okay. What do you do? What do you do? So that shoots rockets that may or may not home. What are you? An electric drill? Oof, I don't know. Okay. We'll take the rocket launcher. Yeah, the theming of that doesn't do it for me either. So does this thing. Hell yeah. And the theming of Binding of Isaac is stressful. Hemi mummy. Block bullets and fire tube. Okay. I think that it's that there can't be two rockets on the screen at the same time. Oh, the firing sound drives me up a wall in Binding. Not at all. All right. Let's go try out this boss. Colt. Hey, get him. Okay. All right. I guess we'll just keep going. I'm starving, right? My stomach is making so many noises, but the game, it's so addictive. Oh boy. Are we moving to the boss level now? Level 5. Okay. Oh man, I don't know. I hate to wipe out this early. I haven't noticed if I take splash damage from this gun or not. I think, okay. We're okay. Did all right. I need to know. I do take damage from that thing. Okay. Now we know. This thing... Oh, baby grabber. Drops random coins? Okay. Weird. That's the boss. The game room. 5 coins. Okay. Oh, what? Really? I got no control over this? We're just giving it coins, and maybe it'll... Yeah, that can fuck off. Just wasted like 15 coins. Jack 3. Alright, alright. What is this bullshit? Ballerinas? Baby blue doctor drops random health shields? Okay. I didn't mean to go there. Okay. Robot armor. B-virus. 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 Each time you kill an enemy, there's a chance it'll explode. Bomb virus. Lame. Robot armor probably would have been cooler. I feel like I'm just constantly picking. Oh no! Coins. Unlock. That. Alright. Just teleport back. Unless there was something up here. Good. Good. Good, 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 good. Figure out what's down here. This one. I mean, more death. Or something. Maybe them? I don't know. Level just keeps going forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. There's the noise. There's a candy cane. Candy cane do. The more pets you have, the faster you can shoot. Dude! Okay. Oh boy. Okay. That is insane. Okay, candy cane is awesome. I feel like I finally picked a decent one there. All right. Back through. Oh shit! Don't do that, girl. What is your problem? I'll try once. 5 coins. Okay, okay. Ta-da! And we're through. What? This is the... Oh, no. No, 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 what are you doing? Okay. Watch out for those bombs. Oh, I need to come over here and press 15. Cheeseburger. Fuck. See cats. I see big keys. There's like a sword hilt. Need more coins. What? How? I had like... Oh, how much was the candy cane? Alright. Well, we tried. We tried. Womp womp womp. I think we're ready to kick that boss's ass. Boy, are we going to. I want to be here. I gotta be over. Could have teleported. It's okay. Alright, here we go. Orgus! Oh, shit. Where you at, Argus? Whoops. Oh shit, I gotta be better, faster, stronger. Death punked on the brain! That's a lot of those things. Vision badge. Increases bullets! Whatever that means. Okay. I'm just gonna waste away here as my stomach gargles. Gradually lose consciousness, surrounded blah, 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 blah. Okay. Did I beat the game? This is only the beginning. Great, you defeated the first manager, unlocking new levels, managers, but a few more challenges await you. Okay. New target. Well done. You've unlocked a new manager and a brand new level. Okay. Current target. Hal. Alright, Argus. Now let's go back to the bar, maybe? What's all this? There's the candy cane thing. See, I can spin these now. Spin these now. Piano room? Special room? Create such beautiful music? Unlock. What do you do? Bomby barrel? Special barrels are filled with bombs. Will appear in the dungeon. Okay. It's fine, I guess. What do you do? Hidden room. There will be at least one hidden room in each level. That seems like an obvious. Let's unlock that. Special keys. Barrels with keys inside. I got no more. Back to the bar. That's actually a really good place to pause this here. But I wonder... I wonder where I go if I just restart. Like if I leave. You change the difficulty there. That's kind of... Is there anything in the office now? Still empty. This is a cool game. Cool game. Yeah. Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out today. Super appreciate it. Hey, my wrist hurt a little bit. Yeah. Song actually slaps pretty good, doesn't it? I did it! Good game. I recommend this. Yeah, fucking good song. Let me get out of this. I'll be dancing forever. So hopefully when you hit continue, it'll just keep going, right? Enter the bar. Go. Everybody, I really appreciate and love all of you. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna find somebody awesome to raid. I think I saw the Lady Game Go was on. I might raid her. Unless somebody else really jumps out at me. Thanks, Techie Rob. Lady Game Go's playing a racing game, Top Gear. Something. You got it. Thank you for being here. My pleasure. Yeah, let's go hang out with Lady. Really do need to get on having a list so I remember who I raid, so I'm not raiding the same person every time. I know I haven't raided Lady in a couple weeks, but nice to have a list. What's her stream title? Top Gear something. Why? Alright. I will see you guys on the flip side tomorrow. Actually, let's look at what tomorrow's game is. Getting added in places. SteamWorld Dig. This was a request from... Oh, I can't remember who. Mr. V, was it you? Or was it Botool? I can't remember who requested SteamWorld Dig. But we'll be checking that out tomorrow. Thanks, Slim Fat. Raid. This is all. Okay, we're going. It's happening. Alright, I'll see y'all there. I'll see you tomorrow. And there's going to be some more warm-up for Save and Raid with Legend of Grimrock 2 tomorrow. Have a great night.